Hellos, peoples of YouTubes. It is I, Stick People and Puff. You might be expecting a updates video or a review. Well, I tell you, if you're expecting an updates video, this is the right video. Okay, let's get things started. First, I want to get things like handhelds I bought lately. First is Mega Man Extreme for the Game Boy. I got it for $4.49. This game is awesome. Basically, all it is Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, don't ridicule me about how cluttered it is. And this game has a rating. Next, we have two subordinates, and you can probably guess what they are. It's a very famous franchise, Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver. I got these both the same weekend. I have not yet plugged in Gold to play yet because Silver is so much better. I'm sorry, Ho-Oh, but Lugia is so much cooler. What's that black thing? Not being racist there, I'm just saying. But I got these both for like $7.19. Actually, no, that was like $8.19 or something. But yeah, and they're not battery dead ones. The batteries work in both, I'm assuming. Alright, moving out of Nintendo, we go on to Game Gear. I got one of my favorite games of all times, Primal Rage. I got it for like $2.99. Again, I love the Game Gear cart styles. But if you look, it's like light here and dark here, which makes me think that something was spilt right here, which kind of makes me mad. But, oh well, I got it for $2, and it's a great game. Let's see if it holds up to the Genesis. Speaking of Genesis, I got two Genesis games. They both have a rating. First, actually, I'll start you out with the... you might get a little deja vu here. It's Primal Rage for the... Excuse me. It is Primal Rage for the Genesis, which I got for $7.19, along with... Actually, what my plan trade was doing was they were having a buy two, get one free, so I bought these two critters and got this guy free. And as you can see, it's a rating Genesis game. I don't know if that's rare or not, it's just one of the later Genesis, as you can see by the side, and it doesn't have Genesis down here or whatever. But anyway, next game, another one of my favorite games. I never played it until I got a Game Gear. It's kind of like Street Fighter, though I think Street Fighter is better. This is a fun game. It is Mortal Kombat 3. I got it for $4.49. I have Mortal Kombat 2 for the Game Gear. So it was funny. I got in the car and I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I bought an M-rated game. She near about had a heart attack until she saw the game. Alright, so this next one you guys are going to like. It was one of my bigger finds. It was a big find I got this week, but not the best find. I got... Okay. Yes, it is a Nintendo 64 fanny pack. Awesome. But it's not the fanny pack, it's what's inside the fanny pack. I got all of this for $35 from a kid at school. Hang on. I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. We have a Game Boy camera, a Game Boy Pocket, anything that, nope. A Game Boy Game Shark, another Game Boy camera, a Game Boy Color, and another Game Boy Pocket. I actually really like the Pocket. I haven't tested the green one out, but I've been playing quite a bit on the silver one here. I just love the style of it and how it fits in your hands. The cameras are pretty awesome. This I can't figure out, so whatever, screw it. I just like it because it's kind of cool. However, this Game Boy Color, I got one from my neighbor for $4. This isn't the one. I got a green one from my neighbor for $4. However, the stereo was, the stereo was busted. So this one's stereo fortunately works. That, and it's the cool atomic purple see-through one. Okay, so this is the stuff I found and bought. My big find is over here. Yes, these are 29 NES games. And guess how much I paid for them? Free. Free, you ask? Well, the reason is, a guy was giving them, he just didn't want them anymore, so he gave them to me. Because he knew I collected them, and his kids had them. So he's just like, here, take them. But you can see they're in bad condition. The funny thing is, this is the worst cart because it's cracked in places, and I put tape on it, but I took them home, I plugged them in my top loader, and Dr. Mario was the first one that worked. I'm not going to go over all the names just because it's going to be too long and tedious, but some of the good ones I got in there are Contra, Super Contra, Tengen Pac-Man, Gauntlet, Double Dragon 2, and a bunch others. I mean, if you want, you can PM me asking me what all I got in there. I'll be happy to tell you. Kinda, not really, no. But, yeah, so those were my finds. And thank you for watching. The 4 of you that actually do watch my videos. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for Game Boy Pockets. Well, for Game Boys overall. Thumbs up for bunnies too, because bunnies are pretty cool. Well, Stick People and Puff, out.